The curriculum draws on much of what distinguishes Villanova as a university. It represents a place where we have all these different branches of knowledge, all these different disciplines, and it integrates everything that we care about, that we're concerned about, and it integrates them through faith and reason. Its foundation is in the gateway courses. That is where we do deep inquiry into what really matters about human life.
The four gateways are God, person, world, and society.
I'm the society gateway.
I would say I'm the world gateway.
I'm the God gateway.
Human person. The human person gateway really allowed me to find out who I am and how I can live that out in a full and enriching life, not just in college, but beyond college, in my career and with my family.
We read philosophy, we read literature, we read theology, but people have said again and again that despite all that, it's the most practical course that they've ever taken. It's a course about what any living, breathing human being must confront. How do I live well with my family? What's the nature of love? What's the nature of friendship? What does it mean to eat well? All these things, from our work life to the day we die, those are the ones we covered.
Instead of thinking about human beings running around maximizing their utility, I ask about, given human nature, what is actual human happiness?
The way we should live our lives is with a focus on something other than money, where the reason we do things is not for monetary incentive, monetary gain, so that we can live more fully as human beings.
Oftentimes, as a biology major, we come into different claims that are being made in science that are regarded as absolute truth. But in reality, there's this inherent philosophy that underlies a lot of those claims. And it's fascinating for me in my world class now to see the different angles and the perspectives that can kind of really influence scientific inquiry. It's the question I've been interested in for most of my life. If God is real, if God exists, what difference does that make for the way I think about everything else?
The deepest truths of human beings is that we are loved, that creation is free, superabundant gift. And humanities helps me believe that.
At the end of the day, the four gateways come back to the human person, which is sort of at the hub of them. So you need to think about the person in him or herself. You have to think about the person in relationship to society, in relationship to the world, in relationship to God. That's what gives it its heart.
From that deep inquiry, we move into specific issues, seeing how in a particular body of literature, in a particular time period, those major questions about human existence are informing the detailed issues that we confront today.
The key to humanities is understanding that if you think about your subjects in light of the big picture, you get a richer perspective on your subject.
The Senior Symposium is the culmination of the Villanova Humanities degree. The symposium brings you back. It gives you a chance to reflect on the work that you've done. It's a kind of Sabbath at the end of your studies. There, it's not only that you do an individual senior essay where you work through a question that has meant a lot to you, but rather we come together as an intellectual community once again. There's a lot of good food, there's a lot of good conversation. It's a real chance where those intellectual friendships can finally be solidified and celebrated.